Yeah, sit and then have the mic so it's.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, I think we're. Hold on a second here. I think we're live here.
Excellent.
All right, welcome to Inside Sim Racing live session 2 from the iRace4Life seminar. I'm Darren Ganji here with my friend Berney Villers of SimXperience. Berney, welcome to the interview. And so, first of all, what do you think about the iRace4Life seminar?
Man, this is an amazing event. You know, an amazing facility, and I'm just blown away. This is my first year here. I didn't expect this at all.
I'm with you. My first year here, and I'm just amazed at all that goes into this, and the facility, and everything that Scion's put into making this happen. It's really amazing.
It's definitely impressive. We'll be back next year.
Yeah, I definitely will be too. At least I hope to be. So you brought the AccuForce wheel.
We did.
And I think that was probably the most asked question that I got when I got here. What do I think about the AccuForce? What's the price going to be? When's it going to be out? So I'm going to ask you some of those questions, and feel free to answer them or not.
Okay.
And the one you brought is a prototype, right? You're still not in production yet.
That's correct. It's actually a very early prototype.
Same one that I tried back at your place back in November.
It is.
Okay. And you had some problems getting that thing through TSA, didn't you?
Yeah, the airport security folks didn't really like the motor much. Their machines couldn't see through the density of the motor, so they weren't sure if I was hiding something inside what looked like a motor or if it was a motor. And so it was a heck of a to-do to get it here.
Well, glad you were able to bring it here. And so, what have the reactions been? What have some of the guys? We were just talking to Scion, and he seemed pretty impressed.
Yeah, that was a great feedback from Scion. A couple other folks. I mean, Dave Akeney, I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce his name, was kind of jumping up and down over there, having ran his best lap, and it's exciting stuff for us to hear. You know, we worked really hard on the wheel, and to have these guys jazzed up, it gets me jazzed up. You know,
I can imagine, and I saw and heard their reactions too, so it was really cool to see that. So now let's talk about pricing. Now you've made an announcement that it's going to be under $2,000. Do you have? People have said $19.99.
Right.
Do you have a price point yet, or are you still working on that? Where you stand with that?
We really are still working on the price point. You know, until all the final manufacturing details done. You know, we make sure that no mistakes have been made, or that come at some kind of a cost, or all of that sort of thing. We're really just want to make sure that it comes out absolutely right. And so really, all I'm willing to commit to at this point is under 2,000, and we're working hard to make sure it's as far under as possible.
Under 2,000 and above 1,000, I'm assuming.
That's right.
Okay. So now let's talk about production. Are you in the ballpark? Do you have a date set? Is it going to be within the next couple months, 6 months, year? Do you know approximately when you're hoping to have it out?
Well, we're really hoping for the third quarter, but really all we're committing to is this year.
Okay.
And we're moving towards production now. It's just it's one of those things where there are other third parties involved, and for me to make an absolute commitment is almost impossible.
Well, and I know you want to make from talking to you, I know you want to make a quality product. So now, what kind of testing have you been doing on it? Any kind of stress testing, stuff like that?
I've been doing some really insane stress tests. It's been fun, actually. But we're really excited. When we said we were going to make a bulletproof wheel, I'm 100% confident that we've achieved that at this point.
Very cool. Actually, let's back up a little bit. How'd you get into all this? I know we talked about it when we were we went to Ohio to visit you, but what got you into making sim racing products?
My father actually retired from racing.
He raced a Viper.
Dodge Vipers, yeah. And
he was successful too, wasn't he?
Yeah, it gets rubbed in my face fairly often. He's got a lot of first place trophies to show, and yeah, he just couldn't get rid of the racing bug. he must have bugged me for almost 2 years that that we should design some kind of a simulator. He had seen other simulators, wasn't exactly happy with what was available or the price points, and man, yeah, I finally gave in after about 2 years, and we sat down and started designing and building a simulator. The first stage series was actually just built out in the garage.
And we saw it when we were actually in Ohio, and it was really cool seeing the very first one that you guys built, and how far it's come since then.
Yeah, a long ways with the rear traction loss and SimVibe and a lot of the other goodies.
So now let's go back to the wheel, or actually more on the Sim Commander. So you're developing Sim Commander 4.
We are.
And that's going to be, you're going to be able to control the wheel or dial in the wheel with Sim Commander 4, right?
That's correct. Yeah, we really are trying to make it so that you've got one place to go to tune your entire sim experience, so to speak. Everything from your tactile feedback, your motion, your wheel, and so on.
Very cool. Any other changes that you can talk about that you're making to Sim Commander 4, like as far as like on the SimVibe end or with the G seat or Stage 5?
I could kind of brush over some of that. We've added quite a bit of in the way of new effects for the folks with motion. We've added new effects for the folks with SimVibe, just to give them a lot of things. And one of the highly requested types of things are wheel lockup or things like that. So we've done quite a bit of that. We've added some telemetry analysis type of tools, which is kind of neat because you can circle back and we can automatically generate a motion and SimVibe profile for you based on your best lap.
Oh, wow, that's really cool. So now while we're talking, you just mentioned SimVibe. A lot of people here are running it.
Yes.
And some pretty cool setups. Like the one guy had like 6 or 7 transducers hooked up and a huge amp.
I've been just mind-boggled by the love for SimVibe that we see around here. I mean, these guys really love their SimVibe rigs.
I know I do.
And they, I've seen some around here that you might even refer to as a butt number. It's so much vibration. I don't know how you get up and feel any part of yourself.
Yeah, like the one I was talking about with the 7. Actually, it's can't think of his last name, but Robert, who we had on the show, or his rig was on the show last year, and man, it's just like you said, it's a butt number to an extent, and that could shake the life out of you. The thing's got so many transducers on it, and this huge amp powering it. And I'll definitely have some post seminar stuff for you guys to check out. I got lots of footage of everything here from the show. I'd love to show it to you now, but we're not able to do that with this live feed. But so I think that's pretty much going to wrap it up, unless there's anything else you want to talk about as far as the wheel goes. And I know you're still.
Yeah, we're going to play our hand a little close.
You're still kind of top
there.
secret about it, yeah. And I don't blame you. You want to wait till it's ready and ready to get out on the market. I know a lot of people are dying to. From the feedback here, it seems like people are really anxious to get their hands on it. I know I am. So
we're just as excited to get it out there. I mean, we've got a lot of passion into the development of the product, and I can't wait to share it with everyone. So we're excited.
Cool, and I was hoping to get some more people here, but things are kind of wrapping up for the day. It's getting kind of late, and a lot of the people that we originally wanted to talk to have kind of already gone back to their hotels. So have more for you guys tomorrow at 1 o'clock Eastern time, and we're going to do a live presentation then, and another live presentation same time tomorrow, and hopefully have lots more guys to talk to for you all out there, and hopefully you've enjoyed these live shows. I know we had some hiccups on the first one. Hopefully my sound quality is a little bit better for this one, and again, hope you've enjoyed it. This is Berney Villers. Thank you for joining me here, Berney.
Thanks, Darren.
And I'll see you guys tomorrow.